Welcome to the Deep Dive. We've got some really interesting material shared by listeners today. It's a 7-part guide called Sell Anything, Anytime.
That's right, and it pulls from people like Grant Cardone and David Hill, some powerful stuff in there.
Yeah, it looks like it. So today, we're going to really dig into this, unpack the core ideas for you.
Our goal really is to pull out those key principles for mastering sales and, see how they can help an entrepreneur go from, well, struggling to real financial success.
And we'll look at how these things play out, both inside the business.
And how you deal with the outside world, customers, market, all that.
Okay, let's jump into part 1 then. The indomitable sales mindset. This sounds very Grant Cardone.
Oh, absolutely. He's big on confidence, persistence, setting huge goals. The guide quotes him, "Nothing happens without salespeople."
It's pretty blunt. So what's the takeaway here? It's all about belief.
Fundamentally, yes. Before any techniques, you need that core belief. Belief in your product, sure, but maybe even more, belief in yourself selling it.
Right. And the guide lists 3 benefits of getting this mindset right.
It does. First up, increased confidence.
Makes sense. If you're proud, genuinely proud, like Cardone says, positively proud, that rubs off, doesn't it?
Definitely. Think about it. Who do you trust more? Someone kind of hesitant or someone who just radiates belief in what they're offering?
No contest, really. Okay, second benefit, enhanced resilience. Ah, yes, rejection.
The inevitable part of sales, right? A strong mindset helps you see no as just beta, part of the process, not a personal blow.
So you can just shake it off and keep going.
Exactly. It's like armor against discouragement. And the third thing is clear goal orientation.
The setting those big goals, the 10X type stuff Cardone talks about.
Yeah, it gives you direction, a target. It fuels the activity you need to put in day after day. You know why you're making that extra call.
It's the map and the fuel. Got it. But the guide also warns about taking this too far.
Good point. Balance is key. This indomitable thing, if it's not checked, it can become a negative. The guide flags 3 risks.
Okay, like what? First one is overconfidence turning into arrogance.
Precisely. That positively proud slides into just off-putting pride. Alienates people. Nobody wants to feel like you think you're the only answer.
Yeah, tricky line to walk. What's risk number 2?
Ignoring feedback. If you're too convinced you're right, you might just dismiss what customers are telling you or what the market is signaling.
Ooh, dangerous blind spot.
Yeah.
Stop learning.
Right. And the third risk, unrealistic expectations.
Setting goals that are just completely disconnected from reality.
Exactly. Ambition is great, vital even, but if it ignores the current market, your resources,
Yeah.
it just leads to frustration, burnout, potentially.
So ambition needs to be grounded. Okay, let's make this concrete. The guide uses an entrepreneur, Alex.
Yeah, Alex had this amazing tech product, apparently groundbreaking, but sales were terrible initially.
Why? Lacked the mindset.
Bingo. Lacked that core confidence. So Alex started applying Cardone's idea, being positively proud.
How do they do that? Just fake it till they make it.
Not quite faking it, more like shifting focus. Instead of dwelling on the poor sales, Alex really zeroed in on the value, the positive impact the product had.
Ah, focusing on the why.
Exactly. And this internal shift, it had ripple effects internally within the company.
What happened there?
Alex built this culture of pride in the sales team, made sure everyone got the value, believed in the product, saw their role as important.
So boosting the team's mindset too. And externally, what changed?
Well, that confidence started coming through. Alex's pitches became, more compelling. They could handle objections better without getting defensive or rattled.
It really shows how much starts with that internal belief, doesn't it?
It really does. It sets the stage, which leads nicely into the second principle,
Which is?
deeply understanding your prospect. Now we bring in David Hill's idea. He says you need to fact find, figure out, okay, what are the challenges? What are the goals that they have? How do you now solve their problems?
Okay, so shift from your belief to their world. What are the benefits of digging deep like this? 3 again.
Yep. 3 key benefits. And the big shift, like you said, is from seller focused to buyer focused. Benefit 1, tailored solutions.
By asking lots of questions. The guide mentions going 7 deep.
Right. Really probing to uncover the real pain points, the specific goals. Then you can present your solution in a way that directly hits those needs, makes it instantly relevant.
So you become a problem solver, not just a product pusher.
Exactly. Second benefit, increased relevance in your pitch.
Meaning you don't just list features.
Right. You only talk about the parts of your offering that actually align with what they told you they need, cuts out the fluff. way more impactful, as Hill suggests.
Nobody likes sitting through irrelevant stuff. Makes sense. And the third benefit.
Stronger relationships. When you show genuine interest, ask good questions, really listen. That builds trust, builds rapport. That's gold for long-term business.
Building connection, not just chasing a transaction.
Okay.
But again, potential downsides. Risks if you don't balance this.
Always risks. First one, analysis paralysis.
Getting stuck asking questions forever.
Yeah, you get so deep into fact-finding you never actually, propose something. Gotta know when you have enough info to move forward.
Can't just keep digging indefinitely. What's next?
Risk of stereotyping or making assumptions. You get some initial info and think you've got them pegged.
But people are complex, situations change.
Exactly. You gotta keep validating your understanding. Don't lock onto initial impressions too hard. And the third risk,
Yes.
neglecting other potential needs. You might focus so hard on what they say they need.
That you miss something deeper or something they haven't even thought of yet.
Precisely. You might miss a chance for a bigger, better solution for them and a better sale for you because you were too narrow in your focus.
So be thorough, but also perceptive. Okay, back to Alex. Initially, they used a generic pitch.
Yeah, classic mistake. One size fits all. Didn't take time to understand the individual client's world.
How do they fix it?
They developed a system. Structured questions, really focusing on active listening. The goal shifted to truly understanding the customer's pain, not just rattling off features.
And internally, that meant training the team, right, on asking better questions, listening skills.
Absolutely. Making understand the customer's challenge the core focus for the whole sales operation.
And the external result of all this digging and tailoring.
Pretty significant. Closing rates went up because the presentations actually solved the problems they'd uncovered.
Makes sense.
And crucially, customer satisfaction rose too. Happy customers, repeat business, referrals, all because they felt understood.
Perfect lead in to principle number 3. Crafting a compelling value proposition.
Yes. Back to Cardone here. Emphasizing you need to know your offer, be sold on it yourself. You gotta be able to clearly state the unique benefit, the value.
Answer the why you question.
Exactly. And a strong value prop does 3 main things for you, according to the guide.
Okay, first.
Attracts the right customers, like a magnet. It says who you're for, what problem you solve. So the right people self-select, in a way.
Focuses on quality leads, not just quantity. Got it. Second.
Justifies your pricing. When people truly get the value, the price becomes less of an issue. Cardone's price is a myth idea comes in here.
If the value is clear and undeniable, powerful concept. Third benefit.
Differentiation. It spells out what makes you unique, better than the alternatives. Your competitive edge, clearly stated.
Makes you stand out.
Yeah.
But let me guess. Risks here, too. If it's not authentic or maintained.
You guessed it. Always a flip side. First big risk. Over-promising and under-delivering.
Saying it does more than it actually does.
Yeah. Exaggerating benefits sets you up for unhappy customers, kills your reputation. Cardone warns you gotta fulfill or exceed claims. Authenticity is vital.
Don't write checks your product can't cash. Okay? Risk 2.
Misinterpreting what customers actually value. You might think Feature X is amazing, but if your target market doesn't care about it...
Your message falls flat no matter how excited you are.
Exactly. It's about their priorities, not just yours. And the third risk...
Complacency.
Spot on. Markets change, needs evolve. Your kill-in value prop from last year might be irrelevant next year if you don't keep refining it, adapting it. It's not a one-and-done thing.
Needs to be a living concept. Okay, Alex again. They started by focusing on technical features.
Yeah, what it is, the specs. Very common for tech products.
Instead of the what it does for you.
Right. They learned to shift, focus on the benefits those features delivered, how it solved specific problems, got tangible results for users.
And that meant working internally with marketing, product development.
Both. Getting everyone aligned on communicating that customer-centric value consistently, from the website copy to the sales calls.
So consistency across the board. And externally, what did that clear value prop achieve for Alex?
Game changer. Attracted more qualified leads, people who instantly saw the fit. And it gave them the confidence and the reasoning to justify their pricing, even against cheaper options.
Because the value was clear. People will pay for real value.
Absolutely. When you demonstrate that worth effectively, investment follows. These first 3, mindset, understanding the prospect, clear value prop, they really are a critical foundation.
Seems like it. Mindset first, then understand them, then articulate your value to them.
Exactly. But we still got 4 more principles from the guide to unpack.
Right. Next time we'll get into persuasive communication,
Okay, hello.
massive action, the 10X thing.
And that continuous improvement piece, keeping it going.
It sounds like a really holistic approach to sales mastery.
It is. And we'll keep following Alex's story, see how they applied these next principles internally and externally.
Should be fascinating. So join us next time as we continue this deep dive into Sell Anything, Anytime. Lots more insights for you.
Looking forward to it.
Welcome to the deep dive. We've got some really interesting material shared by listeners today. It's a 7-part guide called Sell Anything, Anytime.
That's right. And it pulls from people like Grant Cardone and David Hill, some powerful stuff in there.
Yeah, it looks like it. So today, we're going to really dig into this, unpack the core ideas for you.
Our goal really is to pull out those key principles for mastering sales and, see how they can help an entrepreneur go from, well, struggling to real financial success.
We'll look at how these things play out, both inside the business.
And how you deal with the outside world. Yeah. Customers, market, all that.
Okay, let's jump into part 1 then. The indomitable sales mindset. This sounds very Grant Cardone.
Oh, absolutely. He's big on confidence, persistence, setting huge goals. The guide quotes him, "Nothing happens without salespeople."
It's pretty blunt. So what's the takeaway here? It's all about belief.
Fundamentally, yes. Before any techniques, you need that core belief. Belief in your product? Sure. But maybe even more, belief in yourself selling it.
Right. And the guide lists 3 benefits of getting this mindset right.
It does. First up, increased confidence.
Makes sense. If you're proud, genuinely proud, like Cardone says, positively proud, that rubs off, doesn't it?
Definitely. Think about it. Who do you trust more? Someone kind of hesitant or someone who just radiates belief in what they're offering?
No contest, really. Okay, second benefit. Enhanced resilience. Ah, yes. Rejection.
The inevitable part of sales, right? A strong mindset helps you see